We have a timeout on the floor with the score, Grambling 10 and Alcorn 9. We'll take this timeout. You're listening to Grambling Basketball on Sports Talk 97.7 and watching it live on GSU TV.
Bank, we have a strong team of bankers who are dedicated to meeting the needs and dreams of our customers. With competitive rates, tailored loans, and exceptional customer service, your experience with us is sure to be like no other. Call or visit us today.
Hi, I'm Buddy Turgeon with Turgeon's Rental.
And I'm Greg Turgeon.
For over the past 30 years, Turgeon's has been supplying Ruston and the Lincoln Parish area with all your wedding, party, and special event needs.
So come on in and look around.
You know, we've got so much more to show you, but we run out of time.
So come back when you can stay a little longer.
Welcome back here to the Frederick C. Hobby Assembly Center here on the campus of Grambling State University. The Grambling Tigers on top 10-9 here early on with 16 minutes remaining here in the first half of play. Of course, the Lady Tigers got a much-needed win and had a chance to see a couple of people that I have known for a while. Of course, had a chance to see the coach for a couple of the assistant coaches I've known for a little bit. Coach Andre used to coach at Mississippi Valley, and then Mike Pittman, of course. He was a coach at Paul Quinn, Gramblingite from New Orleans, Louisiana. It's going to be a foul on Alcorn State. Anthony Fairley with the foul.
And that actually is a bad foul because the shot clock was at 4 seconds. Now it resets to 20.
Now Grambling moving the ball around the perimeter. Trying to either isolate. Here's Cam Cameron with the shot. Good. Boy, he has got a smooth stroke there from 15 feet. And it's 12-9, Grambling on top, 15:30 remaining in the first half.
Absolutely. Cam Christian has a very beautiful shot when mid-range. When you're hot, you're hot.
Alcorn the basketball. Anthony Fairley goes in, and he gets the shot, his first 2 points of the ball game. And it's now 12-11, Grambling on top, 15-12 remaining here in this first half of play. And there is Cam Christian, missed the alley-oop dunk. Perfectly set up, couldn't get it in. Three-pointer on the way on the other side, no good. The putback is no good, and a foul coming up against Alcorn State.
That's not the way you want to start that off.
And boy, that was a point-blank shot that Kobe Wilson missed, the 6'9 redshirt junior from Kennesaw, Georgia. 12-11 our score as Grambling will get the ball and head to the other side. Kelton Edwards, Ivy Smith Jr., Prince Moss, Cam Christian, Devontae Jackson all in the game for Grambling. Here's a three-pointer by Prince Moss, off the mark, no good. And coming down with the rebound is Kobe Wilson. Here comes Alcorn State. Long pass out. Now the freshman Dominic Bruton has it. Nice little Euro step by Maurice Howard, the senior. He gets the bucket. And it's now 12-11 is the score. And now you can see the crowd getting in the game.
I was waiting for it to happen. Maurice Howard, he reacted to what the crowd was saying, and he already gave something back to him. Now he's already gave them what they were looking for. All it takes is one.
All it takes is one, and this crowd is unforgiving on that. Three-pointer by Kelton Edwards on the way, no good. Rebound by Corey Tillery.
I think Ivy Smith thought he was granted a timeout. He has a habit of, if he's stealing the ball and he's about to go out of bounds, he's going to call that timeout.
So it's going to go to Alcorn State.
See Trayvon Bunch coming into the game now, as is A.J. Gaston.
They'll give Devontae Jackson a little bit of a rest. 15-12 our score. Grambling is trailing. Shot up by Deshaun Andrews, no good.
Looks like it may have been blocked by Bunch.
15-12 the score. Kelton Edwards with the ball. He'll take the baseline. Got a couple of Alcorn defenders up in the air. 10 seconds left in the shot clock. Ivy Smith Jr. up no good. Rebound by Trayvon Bunch. He gets it to Ivy Smith Jr. Now they got him trapped. Nice cross-court pass. He couldn't handle it. Goes out of bounds back to Alcorn. Good defense there by Alcorn State.
Absolutely. They stayed with everything. Didn't get too excited about anything. Played within themselves, and they were able to cause a turnover.
15-12 our score. Grambling trailing. 12:40 remaining here in this first half of play. And Maurice Howard, the senior from Quincy, Florida, he is getting the business from the crowd. Shot up good on the inside.
Shaw Andrews. He now has 4.
A.J. Gaston getting the ball to Kelton Edwards. Now to Cam Christian, three-pointer, no good. Ball tipped, goes out of bounds off of A.J. Gaston, back to Alcorn State. 17-12, Grambling trailing. Now coming back into the ball game, Corey Tillery, who will take out.
Looks like he's taking out Dominic Bruton.
Yeah, Dominic Bruton will come out.
And Travell Cunningham comes into the game now for Grambling.
Our score, Grambling trailing. 11:57 remaining here in this first half of play. Three-pointer by Maurice Howard is up and no good. Trayvon Bunch with the ball inside, lost it off of his waist. Out of bounds, and it is now immediate timeout on the floor. 17-12 our score. Grambling is trailing with 11:41 remaining here in this first half. We'll take this 1-minute timeout. 1 minute, you're listening to the Grambling Sports Radio Network and watching it live on GSU TV.
At First National Bank, we have a strong team of bankers who are dedicated to meeting the needs and dreams of our customers. With competitive rates, tailored loans, and exceptional customer service, your experience with us is sure to be like no other. Call or visit us today.
Hi, I'm Buddy Turgeon with Turgeon's Rental.
And I'm Greg Turgeon.
For over the past 30 years, Turgeon's has been supplying Ruston and the Lincoln Parish area with all your wedding, party, and special event needs.
So come on in and look around.
You know, we've got so much more to show you, but we've run out of time.
So come back when you can stay a little longer.
Welcome back here to the Frederick C. Hobby Assembly Center on the campus of Grambling State University. The Grambling Tigers right now trailing 17-12 to Alcorn State University. 11:41 remaining here in this first half of play. Santoria Black along with Donovan Travis bringing you today's basketball game. Grambling trying to go 2-0 against Alcorn State University here on this trip, as the women have already won. And now, of course, trying to get to see if this this Grambling team can pick up a much-needed win here against Alcorn State. And they're still teasing Maurice Howard, saying he's 0 for 5. Alcorn moving the ball around the perimeter. Three-pointer taken by Morris. Shot is up, no good, and Ivy Smith Jr. with the ball. Cunningham back to Ivy Smith. Devontae Jackson trying to back down Andrews. Goes in for the shot, no good. Ball tipped and recovered by Alcorn State. Coming down the rebound, Kobe Wilson. foul coming up on Bunch. He fouls Andrews.
That's going to be Bunch's first foul of the game.
Trayvon Bunch, 7'1" senior from Racine.
You know, you talked about it being a much-needed win for this Grambling team over this Alcorn team. They're actually both 6-4 when it comes to SWAC conference play, so a win here definitely is a lot when it comes to seeding and positioning like you talked about earlier.
Yeah, because they're third place, if I'm not mistaken, tied for third right now.
Yes.
And so with that, if they can win tonight, they'll go into sole possession of third place, which means if the season were to end today, then they would actually be able to have a home game in the first round of the tournament. The way the tournament format is situated is that the quarterfinal games are played on the campus sites of the higher seeds. And then after that, they would go to Birmingham for the semifinals and the finals.
Second free throw, no good, and the crowd is definitely letting them hear it.
Ivy Smith Jr. right side to Cunningham. Now back to A.J. Gaston. Now to Devontae.
And it looks like a foul away from the ball.
Yeah, that's going to be on Alcorn State. Andrews with the foul. That's his first. Shot up and good by A.J. Gaston.
Alcorn working the ball around. Grambling State doing a very good job on defense, reacting to the ball and not over-jumping anything.
Three-pointer on the way by Corey Tillery, no good. Trayvon Bunch with the rebound for Grambling. Ivy Smith Jr. now with the basketball. Kincaid goes in, Devontae Jackson goes in. Can't hit the shot, gets his own rebound. He gets it blocked out of there. Cunningham with the rebound. Now A.J. Gaston with the ball. Ball tipped, it goes out of bounds off of Alcorn back to Grambling.
Ball deflected, almost hit a cheerleader.
We're taking a look at the replay from Grambling TV, and it looks like that it was tipped by Alcorn. 9 minutes, 34 seconds remaining here in this first half of play. 17-14 is the score. Grambling is trailing by 3. Bounce pass inside, foul is going to be coming up on Alonzo Campbell. That'll be his first personal. So far for Alcorn State University, Dominic Bruton. 7 points for the Braves. Inside to Bunch. Bunch goes in for the dunk, can't get it. He was a little bit awkward underneath the goal. Couldn't get the shot, but he will go to the free throw line.
Well, he was actually being grabbed a little bit as he was going up. So their foul is coming up, and Bunch will head to the line.
9:24 remaining here in this first half of play. Bunch will go to the free throw line for the Grambling Tigers. First free throw is up and no good. Trayvon Bunch coming into the ball game shooting about 43-44% from the charity stripe. Tigers have won 3 in a row, Pond Bluff, Valley, and then Southern in a dramatic game. And Trayvon Bunch hits 1 of 2 at the line. For Alcorn State, they have lost 2 in a row. Before they lost 2 in a row, they had won 6 out of their last 7. Beating lights at Texas Southern, Valley, Pond Bluff, A&M, and Alabama State. But the last 2 games, they lost to Southern and got blown away at Jackson on Saturday night by nearly 30 points. Here's a shot up and no good. Trying to get the shooter's roll is Corey Tillery. And that's a foul coming up on Alcorn. That's going to go against the freshman Dominic Bruton. That'll be his first personal. Second personal, should say. Maurice Howard coming into the ball game now for Alcorn State University. He's the team's leading scorer, averaging 14 points a ball game. Dominic Bruton, the freshman, averaging only 5 points a ball game. Shot is up, no good by Ivy Smith Jr. Nearly closed the place. And here comes Alcorn State. Taking the shot is Morris. Shot is up, no good. And here comes A.J. Gaston. Out to Ivy Smith Jr. Smith putting a little shake and bake on. Shot is up, in and out, no good. Rebound by Kobe Wilson from Alcorn. 8:23 left in the first half. 17-15, Grambling on top. Controlling the basketball now for the Braves is Morris, coming towards the near side. Looking down in the corner. Now the offense will rotate to the opposite side. Maurice Howard now inside to Alonzo Campbell. Traveling violation. As that defense putting a little bit of pressure on Alcorn State, causing them to take a little bit of a stutter step.
Absolutely, you know, pressure busts pipes, so when you're getting pressured the way that Grambling State is bringing pressure, fundamentals almost seem like they go out the window. Ivy Smith, he's going to have a quick little seat as Terrion Randolph comes into the game now, as does Cameron Christian. Can't imagine now Ivy Smith is going to stay on the bench for too long, though. Ball being worked. Cam Christian goes baseline, goes inside.
Nice.
Finish. Nice, strong finish.
Cam Christian got the ball and put a little move on Maurice Howard, took the baseline, and really did a great job of shielding himself. 17-17 now. Ball was out of bounds, and that will go off of the hands of Kobe Wilson. Grambling will get the ball back after the timeout. 7:37 remaining here in this first half of play. We're tied at 17 between Alcorn and Grambling. Well, now this 1 minute timeout here on the Grambling Sports Radio Network and Sports Talk 97.7 plus GSU TV.
Most refreshing beer wants to remind everyone to drink responsibly by having a plan to get home safely. It's simple. Always use a designated driver, and remember that 21 means 21.
Welcome back here to the Frederick C. Hobby Assembly Center here on the campus of Grambling State University. The Grambling State University Tigers right now tied with Alcorn State University at 17. It's 7:37 remaining in the first half of play. And we've seen some pretty good defense played by this Grambling Tiger basketball team over the last couple of minutes.
Absolutely. You know, Grambling State bringing pressure. They're bringing that aggression, just like you talked about earlier before the game started. So definitely expect them to keep running with that aggression and keep letting those pressure bust pipes. Who keeps giving them the name sheet of the other team?
I don't know. Grambling with the basketball. A.J. Gaston now getting it into the corner to Devontae Jackson. Jackson looking to the inside. Now he's double teamed. Gets it back out to Gaston, who will take a three-pointer off the mark. No good. Cam Christian with the rebound and the putback. Cam Christian, the transfer from Boise State. Now with 9 points. 19-17, Grambling on top. 7:02 remaining here in this first half of play. Alcorn with the basketball. Now to Kobe Wilson. He has an inside on the free throw line. Shot from 15 feet up, no good. Rebound by Alcorn State. Morris now with the basketball. Here is Maurice Howard with the three-pointer, up and no good. And Grambling comes away with the rebound. Cunningham coming across the half-court line to Cam Christian. He'll drive. He'll shoot from inside the free throw line. No good from about 5 feet up, 10 feet rather. And the ball is on the floor, thrown away, and Maurice Howard gets the ball back for Alcorn State. Now some great defense being played. Ball tied up. Jump ball. Possession goes to Grambling State.
Excellent defense by Grambling State. They're going to get the ball, rewarded for that defense.
Cunningham will inbound the basketball to A.J. Gaston.
And they're waiting for somebody to come mop up a wet spot on this end.
And while we have this opportunity, don't forget that the Grambling State University Tigers will be back in action February the 22nd when they take on Jackson State University. You can watch that game on the all-new pay-per-view channel for Grambling State University Athletics. Following that, of course, they'll take on Arkansas Pine Bluff. That'll be at home on February the 29th, and Mississippi Valley will round out the month of March, coming in on March 2nd, I believe that is. Cunningham now with the basketball. Goes in for the shot, no good. Came in out of control, trying to pull an Ivy Smith. Lost control of the ball, and now Alcorn loses control of the ball. Coming on the other end, Arnie Morse. The guard from Raleigh, North Carolina, transferred from Chattanooga State. Loses control of the basketball, and now Grambling will control. 19-17 to score. Grambling on top. 5:51 remaining in the first half of action. Ball shot up, no good by Randolph. Now Cam Christian faked the three, now gets it off to Randolph. Randolph goes up for the shot, he's fouled.
A lot of ball movement, a lot of looking for the open person, pump fakes. Trying to find somebody that's more open than the shot that you have.
First free throw is up and good by Randolph.
And Randolph, about a 52% free throw shooter from the free throw line.
Devontae Jackson coming out of the ball game. Bunch coming back in. For Alcorn State, Jashawn Andrews coming back into the ball game. Randolph, second shot up, no good. And wow, what are the Alcorn Braves tipped it in, it looks like. I think they're going to credit the bucket to Cam Christian. And so for Christian, that he's in double figures now with 11 points. That ball clearly tipped by one of the Alcorn players.
Definitely tipped by one of the Alcorn players, but we'll take it any day of the week.
Okay, if you can score for the Grambling Tigers, we're good with that. Inside pass to Alonzo Campbell. He goes in, wraparound layup is no good. Dancing on the rim. It's going to be a foul coming up. The foul's going to be on Trayvon Bunch. Second personal. Now for Alcorn State University. Alonzo Campbell going to the line, shooting 62% from the free throw line. He's only been to the free throw line 16 times this year.
First free throw, no good there.
Randolph coming back into the ball game, taking out Trayvon Bunch. We're making a lot of noise here at the stadium. Second free throw up, no good. Home court advantage paid off on that free throw exchange.
If anybody tells you that the crowd isn't a factor, they're lying to you.
Oh, they're definitely telling a terminological inexactitude. A.J. Gaston now with the basketball. Getting it to Devontae Jackson. Shot up. Oh, just in and out, no good.
Into the hands of Randolph.
Steal by Randolph, and he gets the bucket. Nice defense. Randolph doing a great job of getting the bucket. That was a steal by A.J. Gaston. He got his hand inside. 4:29 remaining here in the first half of play. 24-17 our score. Here is Maurice Howard, air ball, and now he's going to hear about it. Here is Devontae Jackson with the dunk inside.
Oh, my goodness.
A lot of power on that dunk, and it's now 26-17.
You call that a statement dunk right there. 2 hands for safety.
Maurice Howard nearly traveled with the basketball. Now bounce pass inside to Andrews. Foul coming up on Cam Christian.
That's going to be his first.
We'll take a timeout here. 3:53 remaining in the first half of play. 26-17 the score. We'll take this break. We'll be right back.
Family road trips just got a whole lot easier. The 2018 Nissan Rogue. Now with Nissan Intelligent Mobility, featuring technologies like available ProPilot Assist, which helps keep an eye on the road ahead and helps you stay centered while you're turning this lane into memory lane. Get to Nissan, proud supporter of college athletics.
I'm Christian Creed. Catherine and I have been your local injury attorneys for more than 20 years. At Creed & Creed, we don't use gimmicks. We value our community and the clients we serve. When you see a Creed & Creed ad, you know it's real. Real clients, real results, and no fine print. Don't be misled by out-of-town attorneys using dramatizations or paid testimonials. If you've been involved in an accident, call Creed & Creed today.
The Grambling Tigers right now on top of Alcorn State, 26-17. Cam Christian with his first personal. Shot up inside, dribbles in good for Alonzo Campbell. Grambling outscoring Alcorn inside the paint 8-2. They're also out rebounding Alcorn 22-15. Shot is up and good. A.J. Gaston with the shot. Three-pointer on the way. Oof, nothing but net by Corey Tillery. Corey Tillery, who's averaging 12 points a ball game, hitting that three-pointer. Ooh.
A lot of contact on the inside. A.J. Gaston, he's getting bumped around, but able to draw the foul. Now he's about to head to the line.
Tillery is that guy that will take the three-pointer. He's shot more three-pointers than anybody else on the Alcorn State University team. He shot 163 three-pointers coming into the ball game tonight. He's hit 61, most on the team.
First free throw rattles in and out.
Tough free throw there, and A.J. Gaston will get one more opportunity at the free throw line. He's shooting 78%, one of the better free throw shooters on the team. And how about Cam Christian? He's 17 of 18 from the free throw line this season. Ivy Smith Jr., 77%. He's hit nearly 100 free throws.
Second free throw was good.
29-22, Grambling up by 8. 3:06 remaining here in this first half of play. Oh, nice block by Grambling. A.J. Gaston getting the ball out of the air. Gaston will drive, goes in for the shot, up no good. Rebound and the putback by Randolph, it's good. And those are the second chance points that we've been talking about. A.J. Gaston missed, but Randolph right there shielding off Corey Tillery, getting the bucket. And it's now 31-22, Grambling out to a 9-point lead with 2:30 remaining here in the first half of play. Tillery with a little teardrop runner shot, no good. And A.J. Gaston with the rebound. Here comes Ivy Smith. And he goes in a little bit too out of control and goes out of bounds.
That's something that you don't really want to happen when you're on offense. Ivy Smith really 1-on-3 in that situation, and even the guy behind him would have been 2-on-4, so definitely didn't want him to do that, but Grambling State still has a 31-22 lead.
Coach Jackson was just telling him, just, hey, back off a little bit.
That's one of those plays where you just got to back off and let everybody regroup and reset.
Alcorn with the basketball, taking the shot at Morris, and it's going to be a blocking foul on Ivy Smith.
That could have been a scary fall for Ivy Smith. Luckily, he was able to catch himself while he was in the air. Seen those happen plenty of times, and people were slow to get up. Luckily, he got his arms right underneath him.
Alcorn State at the free throw line. First free throw is up and good. And that is Arnie Morris, the 6'3" junior from Raleigh, North Carolina, at the free throw line.
65% free throw shooter on the season. Second free throw up, and that one's good as well.
31-24 now, and a 30-second timeout. So we'll keep it right here. Of course, we've been telling you about the only pay-per-view opportunity to support Grambling State University athletics starting on February the 22nd when the Grambling Tigers take on Jackson State University. You can go and get the games on pay-per-view. Just $6.99 per game, $12.99 for the month, and you can get the entire season for just $24.99. Help support Grambling State University athletics by going to the all-new pay-per-view channel. All you have to do is go to gsutigers.com and you can watch the games live. So again, all pay-per-view broadcasts coming up starting on February the 22nd. And if you're watching GSU TV, there is the address for you that you can see. Get ready for some exciting basketball down the stretch. After this game, Grambling 3 more home games. And after that, they will go on the road to Alabama A&M and Alabama State. The question is whether or not they'll stay in Alabama or come back here before the SWAC tournament. When they go on the road, they'll play the final weekend on a Thursday and Saturday. SWAC tournament will begin on Tuesday. So hopefully Grambling will have a home game that they'll be able to come back home to. Otherwise, they'll have to hit the road. And there have been years where we've seen Grambling have to go from Alabama to Prairie View to play a game.
Shot up no good by Devontae Jackson.
Shot up. Oh, buried the 2-point bucket. That is Corey Tillery. 31-26 now with 1:15 remaining until halftime. Nice pass on the inside to Devontae Jackson. Gives it to Randolph. Here's Ivy Smith Jr.
Try to get it inside the camera.
Yep, Alonzo Campbell comes away with the basketball. And here comes Alcorn State. Morris with the basketball. And he gets it to Maurice Howard. Howard to Morris. Morris back to Howard. He's on the far side. Now Corey Tillery with the basketball. Left side to Morris. Shot is up good. Boy, Morris, another guy that can really penetrate and get to the inside. 31 seconds remaining, and now this is now just a 3-point ball game, 31-28, with 25 seconds remaining in the first half, and there'll be a timeout on the floor. There'll be a 30-second timeout, and Coach Jackson wants to talk to his guys about kind of allowing some easy shots. They got to stop the ball, especially when you're going inside the paint.
Absolutely, you don't want them to be able to get anything open in the paint. So you got to be able to close that off.
2020 baseball season tickets are on sale now, $85 for all 20 home games. Make sure that you go on out, support the GSU baseball team. And then football season tickets on sale starting on March the 7th. $86 for reserve tickets, $76 for general admission. Tigers will have a busy month. They start in the SWAC MEAC Challenge. as they'll play against South Carolina State. 31-28 our score, 25.4 remaining here in the first half of action. Coming up at halftime on Sports Talk 97.7, we'll recap the first half here, talk about the women's game, give you a rundown of what's going on in the SWAC, and boy, some exciting basketball this past weekend. Auburn beating LSU on a basically last-second shot. Same thing with Duke in North Carolina.
Definitely a lot going on when it comes to conference rivalries.
Kelton Edwards nearly lost the basketball. 17 left on the game clock. Shot clock turned off. Now to Devontae Kincaid. He gets it to A.J. Gaston. Gaston, oh, he tried to go inside. He loses the basketball.
3 seconds, 2 seconds.
Maurice Howard looking for the shot. It's up. It's way off the mark. And we're at halftime. 31-28 is the score as we are headed to halftime. 31-28, and of course, Randolph, what a great job he did in the first half. Then, of course, A.J. Gaston getting it to Devontae Jackson for a big dunk early on the ball game. Cam Christian moving the ball around, and A.J. Gaston getting a great bucket in the contest. Gaston really one of those guys that they got to have him start heating up a little bit. And then Alcorn State started to heat up. Corey Tillery as well. We're going to take this time out. 31-28 is the score. We'll be right back on Sports Talk 97.7, and we'll be back for the second half on GSU TV.
Grambling State University is the home of innovation, where influencers invest, where academics change the world, where we've been raising the bar for HBCUs on the field, in history, and in our community for more than a century. Join the next generation of world changers and innovation makers at the place where everybody is truly somebody.
At First National Bank, we have a strong team of bankers who are dedicated to meeting the needs and dreams of our customers. With competitive rates, tailored loans, and exceptional customer service, your experience with us is sure to be like no other. Call or visit us today.
Hi, I'm Buddy Turgeon with Turgeon's Rental.
And I'm Greg Turgeon.
For over the past 30 years, Turgeon's has been supplying Ruston and the Lincoln Parish area with all your wedding, party, and special event needs.
So come on in and look around.
You know, we've got so much more to show you, but we run out of time.
So come back when you can stay a little longer.
At First National Bank, we have a strong team of bankers who are dedicated to meeting the needs and dreams of our customers. With competitive rates, tailored loans, and exceptional customer service, your experience with us is sure to be like no other. Call or visit us today.
Hi, I'm Buddy Terzier with Terzier's Rental.
And I'm Greg Terzier.
For over the past 30 years, Terzier's has been supplying Ruston and the Lincoln Parish area with all your wedding, party, and special event needs.
So come on in and look around.
You know, we've got so much more to show you, but we've run out of time.
So come back when you can stay a little longer.
Hey, sports fans, it's Kirk Herbstreit. Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer, wants to remind everyone to drink responsibly by having a plan to get home safely. It's simple. Always use a designated driver, and remember that 21 means 21.
I called Creed and Creed because I knew that I'll be taken care of. You know, I don't have to get on the phone and call the insurance companies and be like, what do I need to do? What do I need to send? Creed and Creed takes care of everything. Everything. Once I got the call from Creed and Creed, and this is how much your settlement is going to be, I'm sure you're going to be pretty happy with that, right? And I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. Did you just say that? And I was like, say it again. Y'all better get on that phone and call Christian Creed.
One of the main reasons I did decide to join the registry is because the lack of African American representation on the registry. It's our responsibility to register. This is something that we can control. You can do this. Think about if it was your child. Think about if it was your sister.
My name is Yolanda Decker-Williams. I'm from Houston, Texas, and I am the battalion commander of the Army ROTC program at Grambling State University. I'm glad that I chose the route of doing ROTC because I'm actually able to go to college, get my education, and still be a cadet and learn how to do training and get that discipline. They're able to teach us how to adapt to everything, how to become resilient, how to stand our ground, and to learn how to be more independent, but to work as a team. We are here to work for the community. At the ROTC program, we love giving back. If anyone has the opportunity to join the ROTC, they should do it because it's a life-changing event.
A smile can change how you see the world and how the world sees you in return. That's why at True Care Dental, we are committed to providing the best dental care for your entire family. Since 2005, Dr. Pruitt and our staff have been focused on patient care and comprehensive oral health, offering a full line of dental services in a relaxed atmosphere. It's also why we accept all insurance plans, including Medicaid, as well as same-day appointments for walk-ins and dental emergencies. True Care Dental, dentistry from the heart.
Family road trips just got a whole lot easier. The 2018 Nissan Rogue. Now with Nissan Intelligent Mobility, featuring technologies like available ProPilot Assist, which helps keep an eye on the road ahead and helps you stay centered while you're turning this lane into memory lane. Get to Nissan, proud supporter of college athletics.
I'm Christian Creed. Catherine and I have been your local injury attorneys for more than 20 years. At Creed & Creed, we don't use gimmicks. We value our community and the clients we serve. When you see a Creed & Creed ad, you know it's real. Real clients, real results, and no fine print. Don't be misled by out-of-town attorneys using dramatizations or paid testimonials. If you've been involved in an accident, call Creed & Creed today.
Grambling State University is the home of innovation, where influencers invest, where academics change the world, where we've been raising the bar for HBCUs on the field, in history, and in our community for more than a century. Join the next generation of world changers and innovation makers at the place where everybody is truly somebody.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Woo! Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Grambling State University is the home of innovation, where influencers invest, where academics change the world, where we've been raising the bar for HBCUs on the field, in history, and in our community for more than a century. Join the next generation of world changers and innovation makers at the place where everybody is truly somebody.
Family road trips just got a whole lot easier. The 2018 Nissan Rogue. Now with Nissan Intelligent Mobility, featuring technologies like available ProPilot Assist, which helps keep an eye on the road ahead and helps you stay centered while you're turning this lane into memory lane. Get to Nissan, proud supporter of college athletics.
SWAC Nation, I'm Birmingham Mayor Randall Woodfin. We would like to welcome everyone to the 2020 Cricket Wireless SWAC Men's and Women's Basketball Championship here in the Magic City.
The 2020 Cricket Wireless SWAC Men's and Women's Basketball Championships return to the Magic City on Friday and Saturday, March 13th and 14th. The tournaments will take place in downtown Birmingham at Bartow Arena. For more information, visit SWAC.org.
It's SWAC time.
And welcome back here to the Frederick C. Hovde Assembly Center here on the campus of Grambling State University. The Grambling Tigers right now on top of Alcorn State University 31-28. First half action, A.J. Gaston and Terrion Randolph getting into the action. But one of the things that they got to be careful of if you're this Grambling State University basketball team, you got to stop that dribble drive penetration.
Absolutely, that's where they're making a lot of their money, dribble, drive, stop, pops, They were getting off to a very quick start early on, but they seem to calm down a little bit more. Grambling State is being able to make the proper adjustments and being able to make the corrections necessary to come out, and that's giving them this 3-point lead.
And, of course, one of the things that we want to talk about here as we get ready for the second half is how important it is for this Grambling State University basketball team to make sure that they really get out to a good start. They had double-digit lead at one point. Now, of course, only down by 3 points, only up by 3 points.
Absolutely. A lead is a lead, but, it all depends on what, they do with it. So they can't let this go to waste. They can't, take this for granted because it can easily be you know, taken away from them.
All right, let's take a look at the schedule that will be coming up for the Grambling State University Tigers as they will hit the road this coming up weekend. They'll take on Prairie View A&M University and then, of course, Texas Southern. That'll be Saturday and Monday. And then coming up on February the 22nd, they'll take on Jackson State University. That game will be here in Grambling. 29th, Pine Bluff. And then their final home game of the season, March 2nd against Mississippi Valley State. That'll be senior night, of course, here on that Monday night. And then, of course, if you want to look at all of those home games, Jackson, Pine Bluff, and Mississippi Valley, on our pay-per-view channel, all you have to do is go to GSUTigers.com. There's all the information there if you're watching GSU TV. GSUTigers.com is the way that you can find out how you can get all of the Grambling basketball action these last 3 games of this season. All right, just about ready for the second half.
Alcorn State is going to start with the ball here.
Three-pointer right away, up no good. And A.J. Gaston getting the rebound. Christian out the ball, getting it to Devontae Jackson. Jackson, cross-court pass to Ivy Smith Jr. for 3, good. Ivy Smith Jr. picking right back up where he left off. And as far as Ivy Smith, that's his first 3 points of the ball game. Cam Christian leading all scorers with 11. Dominic Bruton, the freshman, 7 points for Alcorn State University. Rebounding side, Christian with 6 rebounds for the Grambling Tigers. He's on his way to a double-double.
Ball thrown away, might have been tipped by Ivy. No,
Yeah,
they didn't.
It's going back to Grambling. So 2 quick turnovers here for Alcorn State University. 19-13 remaining here in this ball game. 34-28 the score. Ivy will inbound the basketball to Devontae Jackson.
Working the ball now inside to Jackson. Jackson spin move, gets inside, finishes at the bucket.
Devontae Jackson moving on the inside. And now it's back up to an 8-point lead. Largest lead of the game for the Grambling Tigers was 9. They did have a 14-point scoring run in the first half.
Alcorn's able to score there and bring it back down to a 6-point lead.
Deshaun Andrews, the senior from York, South Carolina.
Ball stolen.
It's going to be an intentional foul on Ivy Smith Jr.
And one. They're going to say a flagrant?
No, it's intentional foul, yeah. (36-32) the score. Now, if he hits these 2, and then Alcorn will get the ball back, they can tie the ball game up or possibly take the lead. I could see that because he went to hug him. I mean, you know, I could see it. First free throw is up and no good. One more shot. Dominic Bruton. Free throw up and good.
54% free throw shooter, and he splits those. Still Alcorn ball now.
36-33 the score. Grambling is on top. Now Maurice Howard with the ball for
Alcorn State working the ball around. A little bit of a push off, no call. Shot no good, and Jackson comes down with it. Now Ivy Smith with the ball. Crossover, dumps it off to A.J. Gasson.
Ivy Smith Jr. for 3, good. Oh, they call it a 2. Say that he stepped on the line. It's a 2-point bucket. It's now 38-33, 17:48 remaining here in the ball game.
Shot no good, but a nice second chance by Bruton. Followed his own shot and was able to get the bucket. Now it's a three-point ball game once again.
Bruton's got 12 points now for Alcorn State University here with 17:44 remaining in the ball game. Devontae Jackson kick out to Ivy Smith. Nice fake. Smith going up for the shot, no good. And the rebound by Cam Christian. And Cam Christian is fouled on the floor. And let's see, the foul is going to be charged. Looks like to Deshaun Andrews. That'll be his third personal. And so the 6'4" senior from York, South Carolina, now with 3 personals, he will have to sit down here. They will put Kobe Wilson in the ball game.
Shot up and good.
Devontae Jackson now giving Grambling a 5-point lead, 40-35, 17:29 remaining here in the ball game. Long three-pointer by Alonzo Campbell. It's no good.
Don't know if Coach wants him to take those kind of shots.
Well, Alonzo Campbell, I don't believe he's shot very many three-pointers this season so far.
He's 0 for 1 going into tonight, so make that 0 for 2. The foul coming up, that's going to be on.
That's going to be on Campbell, I think. That'll be his second personal.
I don't know, they're going to say that's his third.
Oh, third foul. So now you got 2 players with 3 personal fouls here for Alcorn State.
First free throw up and good for A.J. Gaston.
And he has 1 more free throw attempt coming up. And now head coach for Alcorn State University, Montez Robinson, kind of fussing at Alonzo Campbell a little bit. Three-pointer on the way by the freshman, good. Dominic Bruton single-handedly trying to will Alcorn back into this ball game. He now has 15 points, 42-38. He leads all scorers in the ball game with 15. Here's A.J. Gaston. Thought about the baseline, now comes back out. Howard picks him up. Ivy Smith Jr. now has the basketball, looking to the right, now back to the left. Here's Smith getting it off to A.J. Nope. Terrion Randolph with the shot, no good, and here comes Alcorn State. Inside pass, shot up and good by Anthony Fairley. That's his first bucket of the ball game. Fairley wants second bucket. He has 4 points now as the junior from Mobile, Alabama, gets Alcorn within 2 points, 42-40. Cam Christian with the ball, now to Ivy Smith Jr. Devontae Jackson. Oh, they're going to call an offensive foul on Devontae Jackson.
He tried to go over the top of the defender, but I guess he caught him with an elbow. And that's a foul, either way you put it.
And we have a timeout on the floor with the score. The Grambling Tigers on top 42-40. We'll take this 1-minute timeout with 15:55 remaining in the ball game. We'll be right back.
Hey sports fans, it's Kirk Herbstreit. Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer, wants to remind everyone to drink responsibly by having a plan to get home safely. It's simple. Always use a designated driver, and remember that 21 means 21.
Back here at the Frederick C. Hamby Assembly Center, 42-40 is the score. The Grambling Tigers right now on top of Alcorn State University. 15:55 remaining in the ball game. Alcorn has closed the gap here. And now they have the ball and will try to take the lead.
They have an opportunity to tie or take the lead on this possession, so we'll see what they do.
Three-pointer on the way, no good. The rebound by Alcorn State. Bruton gets the rebound, and he'll go to the free throw line. A.J. Gaston with the foul.
And that's going to force Prince Moss to come into the game soon, momentarily.
That's his first personal. First free throw's up and good. Well, we knew this was going to be a back and forth ball game.
Absolutely.
It was not going to be a runaway by either team.
So these teams are pretty even when it comes to stats and everything on the season, so I expected it to be pretty much back and forth the way it is. Now we have a tie ball game at 42.
Tie ball game here with 15:34 remaining in the contest. Cam Christian getting it to Prince Moss Jr. Now to Ivy Smith Jr. Prince Moss. Cam Christian, little 10-foot jumper, good. Since he's joined the team at the start of the new year, man, he has really given this Grambling State University offense a huge boost.
Absolutely, and a foul coming up, moving screen.
That's going to be on Kobe Wilson, and that'll be his first personal. Redshirt junior from Kennesaw, Georgia. Now coming into the ball game now for the Grambling State University Tigers will be Kelton Edwards, 6'6" junior from Dallas, Texas. Prince Moss now getting it to Ivy Smith Jr. Nice pass to Cam Christian, three-pointer on the way. No good, way off the mark. And now Kobe Wilson gets the basketball back. Alcorn taking their time, moving the ball. Getting the offense set up. Got a lot of high-low going on.
10 seconds on the shot clock now.
Three-pointer on the way, no good. And the ball recovered by Kobe Wilson. Shot is up by Wilson, no good. Coming back out with the basketball, Cam Christian. Nice transition bucket out to Prince Moss.
Nice opportunity, Cam Christian being able to see where Prince Moss was and slips right behind the defense. An easy two.
That's 4 straight now for the Grambling Tigers. 15-foot jumper on the way, no good. Out of bounds, and it will stay with Alcorn State. Trayvon Bunch will come into the ball game, replacing Devontae Jackson. Three-pointer on the way by Maurice Howard. It's up, it's no good. Rebound by Fairley. Fairley loses the ball, and Kelton Edwards recovers it for Grambling. Three-pointer by Prince Moss. Up, no good. Oh, and the rebound and the dunk by Kelton Edwards.
Nice putback by Kelton Edwards. Timed it beautifully. He put it right back himself. 2 hands for safety.
13-10 remaining in the ball game. 48-42. Grambling on a 6-0 run. Maurice Howard with a shot ending that run. 48-44 the score. 12:54 remaining in the ball game. Here's Cam Christian going in for the shot, no good, but he draws the foul.
You know, you talked about it earlier, the aggressiveness of this Grambling State basketball team. It's being shown throughout this ball game.
Cam Christian will go to the free throw line. Cam Christian, 94% free throw shooter.
First free throw is good.
And like I said, he didn't go to the free throw line much, but when he does, man, he is money.
Second free throw good as well.
49-44, 50-44 rather. 8-2 run here by the Grambling Tigers. That's going to be a foul on the floor.
Yeah, looks like they're going to get Prince Moss.
Yep. Going to get him with the hand check. So shake and bake there by Alcorn. Nice shot by Arnie Morris, the junior from Raleigh.
They do a lot of moving around, a lot of head fakes, pump fakes. He's able to free himself up just enough to get that two.
Prince Moss now with the basketball, going inside the paint, going for the shot up, no good. Ball tipped around, and Arnie Morris with the basketball. Now to Maurice Howard. Morris can't get the shot. Cam Christian with the rebound. Now out to Ivy Smith Jr. 11:57 remaining in the ball game. Grambling on top 50-46. Ball tipped around, and it comes down to Anthony Fairley. Fairley now to Maurice Howard. He'll take a three-pointer. Ooh, ugly shot. No good, and it's going to be a foul coming up on the floor. It's going to be charged to Alcorn State.
Yeah, I don't know why he forced that shot at all. That was a very unnecessary shot that he took.
And it looks like we have a timeout on the floor with the score. The Grambling Tigers on top 50-46. 11:43 remaining here in the ball game. All right, don't forget, make sure that you get your official Grambling State University paraphernalia. All you have to do is look for the label by official Grambling State University gear. Wherever you see that G and the official label, you know that you are doing your part in supporting Grambling State University. 11:43 remaining in the ball game, 50-46 to score. Hey, starting February the 22nd, all Grambling State University broadcasts will be moving to pay-per-view. Log on to GSUTigers.com for more information. And of course, if you are watching GSU TV, the address is there. We'll make sure we'll also put it up on Sports Talk 97.7 on our Facebook page so you can see how to log on for Grambling State University athletics. Well, we were talking earlier about how important these games are. And when you start looking at why this is really important as far as, you know, these teams winning tonight.
Absolutely.
Especially for the Grambling Tigers. What's really important here is that they've got to make sure that if they go ahead and they win the ball game tonight, they move into a sole possession of third place.
Smalls dumps it off. Cam Christian, three ball on the way. Bang!
Three-pointer now, 53-46, 11-4 run by the Grambling Tigers.
Cam Christian now has 18 points in this ball game and an offensive foul by Maurice Howard.
And Maurice Howard hearing it from the crowd. And for Howard, that is his first personal. Right now, Prairie View on top of the conference, 8-2 in the conference. Texas Southern 7-3. Both of those teams had the night off, and they tried to throw an alley-oop, and it was interrupted by Alcorn. Three-pointer on the way, no good. Ball tipped around, and Alonzo Campbell has the ball. Oh, they call a foul on the floor. Was that a foul? I don't know if that was a foul or not.
I think he just lost the ball.
That did not look like a foul.
That's going to send Campbell to the line for Alcorn State.
Kelton Edwards with the foul. That'll be his first. First free throw for him, no good. Prairie View is 8-2. They're in first place. Texas Southern 7-3. They're in second place. Texas Southern's lost 2 in a row, by the way. Grambling is 6-4. There's a logjam for third place. Grambling, Alcorn, Southern Jackson, all 6-4. All 4 teams playing each other tonight. Grambling taking on Alcorn, Southern playing Jackson. So 2 teams will begin to separate themselves and be in a tie for third place.
The last time I checked, Jackson State was on top of Southern at halftime by a score of 23-22. So there's a battle going out there as well.
Alabama State 5-5, A&M 3-7, Pine Bluff 2-8, Valley 1-9. But I believe it's A&M that can't go to the tournament this year. Shot is up, good. And that is the freshman, Dominic Bruton, with the bucket. He now has 19 points. And for Trayvon Bunch, that is his third personal. If the season were to end today, I believe it's A&M that can't go to the tournament this year. If that's the case, then it'd be A&M and Valley that would not go. Pine Bluff would be the 8th seed. I think the magic number is still around 6 games to get into the tournament. That's going to be a travel.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just one too many steps for Cam Christian.
Well, and a good job by Alcorn's defense pressing a little bit on moving into the paint. As they pressed, he had to try to adjust his shot, took too many steps.
Yeah, he was jammed up driving into the paint, so there was some good defense being brought by Alcorn.
Maurice Howard, nice pass on the inside to Dominic Bruton.
Three seconds, 2 seconds.
And that's an air ball. Shot clock violation, and it will go back to the Grambling Tigers. 53-50, 9:48 remaining here in the ball game. Cunningham will bring the ball across the half-court line. Oh, turnover by Grambling, and Maurice Howard comes away with the basketball for the Braves.
Cam tried to dump it off inside the bunch, but just floated it a little too soft.
Corey Tillery with a nice fake turnaround jumper from about 15 feet out. And it's now 53-52, Grambling on top. 9:20 remaining in the ball game. And we got a timeout on the floor. It is just a full timeout, so we're going to take a timeout here. Grambling Tigers right now on top, 53-52, 9:17 remaining in the ball game. We'll take this timeout. We'll be right back here on GSU TV and the Grambling Sports Radio Network.
My name is Yolanda Decker-Williams. I'm from Houston, Texas, and I am the battalion commander of the Army ROTC program at Grambling State University. So I'm glad that I chose the route of doing ROTC because I'm actually able to go to college, get my education, and still be a cadet and learn how to do training and get that discipline. They're able to teach us how to adapt to everything, how to become resilient, how to stand our ground, and to learn how to be more independent, but to work as a team. We are here to work for the community. At the ROTC program, we love giving back. If anyone has the opportunity to join the ROTC, they should do it because it's a life-changing event.
A smile can change how you see the world and how the world sees you in return. That's why at True Care Dental, we are committed to providing the best dental care for your entire family. Since 2005, Dr. Pruitt and our staff have been focused on patient care and comprehensive oral health, offering a full line of dental services in a relaxed atmosphere. It's also why we accept all insurance plans, including Medicaid, as well as same-day appointments for walk-ins and dental emergencies. True Care Dental, dentistry from the heart.
Back here at the Frederick C. Hobby Assembly Center, Grambling with the basketball. Prince Moss now will take the baseline, goes up for the shot, no good. But a foul coming up on Alcorn State. That's going to go against the freshman, Dominic Bruton. Grambling Tigers out rebounding Alcorn State University 33-24. But right now they've got more turnovers, 12 turnovers for the Grambling Tigers to just 9 for the Alcorn State University Braves. Both teams struggling from long distance. Grambling 4 of 13, Alcorn 2 of 19 from three-point lane.
The first free throw for Prince Moss is good.
One more free throw attempt.
Prince Moss, a 71% free throw shooter. Second one, no good.
1 of 2 at the line for Prince Moss. 54-52 is the score now. Here's a little shot by Maurice Howard. And Grambling coming in with the basketball. Bobby Smith Jr. shot up good.
Seems just as if Alcorn is about to tie this game up and potentially take the lead. Grambling State stops them in their tracks.
And throwing the ball away was Arnie Morris. Morris thought that one of the Grambling players tipped the basketball. Devontae Jackson coming into the ball game, replacing Terrion Randolph. Prince Moss shot up, no good. Devontae Jackson with the rebound. He goes up for the shot, it's no good. Gets his own rebound, goes up for the shot, gets the bucket, count the bucket, and he's going to the line to try to complete the three-point play.
And you talk about staying with the play, staying with the ball. He didn't get the first one to fall, but he stayed with it, pump faked, and able to get the ball going back, and he's going to be able to head to the line to try and convert on a three-point play.
Media timeout on the floor with the score. The Grambling Tigers 58, Alcorn 52 will take this timeout. You're listening to Grambling basketball on the Grambling Sports Radio Network and watching live on GSU TV.
Grambling State University is the home of innovation, where influencers invest, where academics change the world, where we've been raising the bar for HBCUs on the field, in history, and in our community for more than a century. Join the next generation of world changers and innovation makers at the place where everybody is truly somebody.
Woo! Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Woo! Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Welcome back here to the Frederick C. Hobby Assembly Center. Devontae Jackson at the free throw line. Free throw is up and good. Terrion Randolph will come in to replace Devontae Jackson.
Grambling State now up 59-52 with 7:52 here remaining in the second half.
We have a momentary stoppage of play here while the officials talk to the official book and the score clock official.
You know, looking at some of these stats, Grambling winning the battle in the paint, 30-26, winning on second chance points, 16-5. Bench outscoring Alcorn's bench by a score of 13-12. So Grambling State clicking on multiple cylinders. It shows what they have a 7-point lead now.
Grambling Tigers now. Oh, it's a three-pointer there by Dominic Bruton. He didn't pass it to anybody. He was trying to look left and right, just took it himself. 59-55 now. 7:30 remaining in the ball game. Inside pass. Shot up, no good. Goes out of bounds off of Alcorn. They say it's off of Corey Tillery. And Grambling gets the ball back. Devontae Jackson coming back in the ball game. And Grambling now with the basketball.
8 seconds on the shot clock, however, for Ivy Smith.
Cunningham now with the basketball, 3 seconds left. Cunningham fadeaway jumper, good.
Working the shot clock and still able to get a nice shot off.
And they're going to defend Dominic Bruton now, who has 23 points. Corey Tillery for 3, good. Wow.
He now has 10 points in this contest. Prince Moss goes inside, he stops, he pops, and he hits it.
Prince Moss now with 7 points, 63-58. Grambling on top, 6:17 remaining in the game. Foul coming up on Devontae Jackson. That'll be 3 on him.
Now they're going to be in a 1-and-1 situation.
First free throw is up, no good in the 1-and-1. So that's the one thing about the bonus is you got to hit the first one to get the second one. And so now Grambling with the basketball, Alcorn comes away with no points.
Devontae Jackson goes in. Prince Moss wide open over here to our near side. Devontae Jackson just loses the ball.
Three-pointer by Maurice Howard, good. 63-61 now. Grambling now up just by 2 with 5:42 remaining here in the ball game. Ivy Smith, no, and the putback on the dunk, no good, and Alcorn coming with the ball. They can tie it or take the lead. And Devontae Jackson got to be careful. Don't want to pick up a 4th foul here. As you can see, Grambling now playing those shooters extremely tight. Five seconds left on the shot clock. Tillery shot up, no good for 3. Defensively, they made an adjustment. And then even in the zone, they're coming out and they're playing those shooters extremely tough.
Absolutely, they're respecting the shooters a little bit more now and giving them, not giving them as much room as they once did before. So they're tightening up on the perimeter.
Ivy Smith Jr. Devontae Jackson.
And a foul coming up.
It's going to be on Alcorn.
Looks like there's going to be on Maurice Howard. That's his second.
Prince Moss will go to the free throw line.
First free throw on the 1-and-1 is good. Prince Moss.
So now you get the bonus. 64-61. Both teams will shoot the bonus the rest of the way. 2 for 2.
Second free throw is good. Prince Moss now 3 for 4 from the line for the contest.
65-61. Prince Moss with 9 points. Cam Christian 18 points for the Grambling Tigers. Good defense up by Grambling, guarding the perimeter. Tillery bounce pass, trying to get it over to Dominic Bruton and threw it away.
He tried to wrap it around, but he didn't wrap it enough. It just went straight out of bounds.
And now the Grambling Tigers, 4:13 remaining in the ball game, 65-61. Still media timeout coming at 4 minutes of the under 4 timeout.
Ivy Smith goes baseline, and that's going to be a blocking foul.
Timeout on the floor with the score, the Grambling Tigers on top 65-61. 4 minutes remaining in the ball game. We'll take this timeout. We'll be right back here on GSU TV and the Grambling Sports Radio Network. We'll be right back.
Family road trips just got a whole lot easier. The 2018 Nissan Rogue. Now with Nissan Intelligent Mobility, featuring technologies like available ProPilot Assist, which helps keep an eye on the road ahead and helps you stay centered while you're turning this lane into memory lane. Get to Nissan, proud supporter of college athletics.
SWAC Nation, I'm Birmingham Mayor Randall Woodfin. We would like to welcome everyone to the 2020 Cricket Wireless SWAC Men's and Women's Basketball Championship here in the Magic City.
The 2020 Cricket Wireless SWAC Men's and Women's Basketball Championships return to the Magic City on Friday and Saturday, March 13th and 14th. The tournaments will take place in downtown Birmingham at Bartow Arena. For more information, visit SWAC.org.
It's SWAC time.
Welcome back here to the Frederick C. Hobby Assembly Center. The Grambling Tigers right now on top of Alcorn State 65-61. Ivy Smith Jr. first free throw is good.
Ivy Smith shooting about 78% from the free throw line on the season.
Second free throw is up and good. And now the Grambling Tigers on top 66-61. 3:58 remaining in the ball game. Maurice Howard with the basketball. Like a teardrop runner by Corey Tillery. He now has 12, 66, 67, 63 to score. 3:36 remaining in the ball game. Almost threw the ball away. Bunch recovers. Now to Ivy Smith Jr. on the near side. He goes in between the circles. Now back to the near side to Cam Christian. He'll dribble in, goes in, gets the bucket. Or he puts that ball on the floor hard and he goes in hard.
He finished with a nice little pretty finger roll.
Some banging going on inside. A 3-second violation, and they've been in here for about 10 minutes. Shot up and good by Kobe Wilson. And I tell you what.
You know, you talked about it. You know, they were camped in the lane.
Oh, yeah. Anthony Ferry was in there for about a good week. Cross-court pass to Ivy Smith Jr. at the three-point line, far side in the corner. Now to Cam Christian. He's at the three-point line. Shot up, no good. Fairley with the rebound for Alcorn State.
Nice tip by Cam Christian.
Heck of a play by Christian as he gets the ball, tips it back in as he goes out of bounds to Ivy Smith Jr. 2:22 left in the game. Grambling on top by 4, 69-65. Oh, and Prince Moss Jr. lost the ball.
Ivy Smith, nice defense.
Dunk by Trayvon Bunch.
Nice defense. Ivy Smith not giving up on the play, running through the defender. Running through the Alcorn State player, getting the ball back.
Long three-pointer. That was going to be a foul coming up on Grambling. Fairley was fouled. Is that on Cam Christian? Yep.
Yep. That's Cam Christian.
Was that 3-2 on him?
You know, just thinking, you know, Ivy Smith very easily could have just gave up on that play and just let it live to see another day. Instead, he's like, no, I'm going after this ball, swipes it clean, and throws it ahead to Trayvon Bunch, who brings the house down.
Fairley with the free throw, good. 71-66 now.
Second free throw up, no good.
No good. And Trayvon Bunch with the rebound.
Gotta imagine Grambling State in no hurry to put up any kind of shot now.
1:37 remaining in the ball game. And that's going to be a foul coming up on, looks like, Fairley. And for Fairley, that will be his second personal. No, fourth personal. Devontae Jackson at the free throw line for Grambling. First free throw is up and good. One more free throw by Devontae Jackson.
Devontae Jackson shooting about 70% from the free throw line. Makes that first one. Now only about a minute and a half remaining here in this contest.
Second free throw is up and good.
And you hear a lot of talk going in the back. The fans are trying to get a wave going here in the first half of the Assembly Center.
And it's going to be a timeout by Alcorn State. We'll take a timeout as well. 1:29 remaining in the ball game. 73-66, Grambling on top. We'll be right back.
It's Kirkherb Street. Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer, wants to remind everyone to drink responsibly by having a plan to get home safely. It's simple. Always use a designated driver, and remember that 21 means 21.
This is just a 30-second timeout. I'm sorry. I didn't realize that. Welcome back here to the Frederick C. Hobby Assembly Center. The Grambling Tigers on top 73-66 over Alcorn State. Still plenty of time left to go in this ball game, a minute and a half. There was a foul on the other side. Alcorn State will take the ball out here with a minute 30 remaining in the ball game. Santoria Black along with Donovan Travis in the ball game now for the Grambling Tigers. Prince Moss along with Terrion Randolph, Ivy Smith Jr., Cam Christian, and Trayvon Bunch. Officials taking an opportunity just for a second to wipe some condensation off the floor. And some of the fans booing each other now.
It's the band versus the crowd. The battle of the waves.
Grambling playing some really tough defense, and boy, Morris is going to get 3 here.
And he's fouled by Prince Moss, and Prince Moss can't believe it. And Coach Jackson got an explanation that he can't even believe.
They say that he fouled him at the three-point line. I want to see a replay because I don't think he made contact with him.
I don't think he did either. I think he did a little bit of selling.
Oh, man, he really sold that.
That's selling. He didn't even fall in the right direction to be fouled. Yeah, he got away with one there.
Yeah, he really did. 73-66, and now Maurice Howard will shoot 3 here. First free throw is up and good. Howard really has an unorthodox kind of a shot. Substitutions now coming into the ball game for Alcorn State. They will bring in Kobe Wilson to help out with the rebounding. They'll bring in Devontae Jackson. Trayvon Bunch will come out. 3 points here. And on that particular play, the Alcorn, Maurice Howard sold the officials on that.
He did. The foul looks like it's coming up.
It's going to go against Alcorn. 2-shot foul.
It's going to be against Kobe Wilson.
First free throw, woo, shooter's roll, good.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes.
Deshaun Andrews coming into the game, Terrion Randolph coming into the game, and Trayvon Bunch waiting to come into the game. Free throws good.
Now 3 for 3 in free throws in this contest.
75-69.
Timeout call by Alcorn.
We'll keep it right here. 1:17 remaining in the ball game, so all of that 13 seconds has come off the clock. Well, as we told you, you got this Alcorn State University team that's also 6-4 in conference play. Coming up next for the Grambling Tigers, Houston this weekend, Prairie View Saturday, and Texas Southern on Monday. Then they'll come home for a 3-game homestand, final 3 home games of the season. Jackson State, February the 22nd. Arkansas Pine Bluff on February the 29th. And starting the month of March with Mississippi Valley on March the 2nd. Grambling's got to have those 3 games that they plan on hosting a first-round game. Three-pointer taken by Corey Tillery, shot up no good. And Trayvon Bunch with the rebound, gets it out to Prince Moss.
And a foul. And now Alcorn is elected to play the fouling game.
1:01 remaining in the ball game. That's his 3rd personal.
Prince Moss at the line now.
Grambling out rebounding Alcorn 41-28. They're dominating points in the paint, 34-26. Second chance points, 19-6.
Prince Moss at the free throw line now. First one.
Now Prince Moss puts a couple up on the board. 7-point lead, under a minute remaining.
I imagine Alcorn State trying to work as fast as possible, but also find good shots.
They're defending that three-point bucket, three-point shot. They're tight. Here's Prince Moss.
And there's a little flex from Prince Moss. Showtime.
Prince Moss with a dunk. A little exclamation point. And now Grambling with the ball, and there'll be a foul coming up against Alcorn. 78-69, 31 seconds remaining. And that'll just about wrap it up here for the Grambling Tigers, as they look like they will be on their way to win number 7 in the conference. 5 fouls now.
And if you were watching GSU TV after that dunk, Prince Moss gave a little smile to the camera. You gotta imagine now they're just having fun with it.
Fans now heading to the exit because they smell victory.
And the first free throw is up and good.
One more free throw here.
Second free throw up and good as well. Ivy Smith almost looked like he just threw it up there.
Maurice Howard across the half-court line. Less than a second between the shot clock and the game clock. Three-pointer on the way up, no good. Shot up and good. Clock stops with 15 seconds left.
Ivy Smith brings across half court, and now he just has to just let it go. And you said it, Grambling State getting their 7th win in the conference, preserving that 3rd seed.
Final score is 80-71. We'll take a timeout here. 2-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll have head coach Dante Jackson with us. 2-minute timeout. We'll be right back.
At First National Bank, we have a strong team of bankers who are dedicated to meeting the needs and dreams of our customers. With competitive rates, tailored loans, and exceptional customer service, your experience with us is sure to be like no other. Call or visit us today.
Hi, I'm Buddy Turgeon with Turgeon's Rental.
And I'm Greg Turgeon.
For over the past 30 years, Turgeon's has been supplying Ruston and the Lincoln Parish area with all your wedding, party, and special event needs.
So come on in and look around.
You know, we've got so much more to show you, but we've run out of time.
So come back when you can stay a little longer.
Family road trips just got a whole lot easier. The 2018 Nissan Rogue. Now with Nissan Intelligent Mobility, featuring technologies like available ProPilot Assist, which helps keep an eye on the road ahead and helps you stay centered while you're turning this lane into memory lane. Get to Nissan, proud supporter of college athletics.
SWAC Nation, I'm Birmingham Mayor Randall Woodfin. We would like to welcome everyone to the 2020 Cricket Wireless SWAC Men's and Women's Basketball Championship here in the Magic City.
The 2020 Cricket Wireless SWAC Men's and Women's Basketball Championships return to the Magic City on Friday and Saturday, March 13th and 14th. The tournaments will take place in downtown Birmingham at Bartow Arena. For more information, visit SWAC.org.
It's SWAC time.
Welcome back here to the Frederick C. Hobby Assembly Center here on the campus of Grambling State University. The Grambling Tigers win a big game by the score of 80-71 over Alcorn State University. About to be joined by head coach Dante Jackson of the Grambling State University men's basketball team here on press row in just a second. He's shaking the hands of some of those who are on the floor watching today's ball game. And you can see the Grambling State University World Famed Tiger Marching Band also playing and entertaining the crowd as they get ready to leave here. And now we are joined by the head coach of the Grambling State University men's basketball team, head coach Dante Jackson, as the Grambling Tigers win a big game here today, 80-71. Coach, you got now what, 5 in a row or 4 in a row?
4 in a row.
And a big win against Alcorn State, a team that was really good in this conference.
Yeah, they've been really good. It was a big game for us. We went down there, didn't play our best basketball, and they took advantage of it. And it's pretty good that we came back home to finish out and kind of even the series.
One of the things that you look at with Alcorn State University is that's one of those teams, they're not going anywhere. They're really going to keep in the ball game.
Yeah, they do a good job because they shoot the ball so well. They got 4 guys that shoot over 40% from 3. 2 guys that shoot 90 from the free throw line, 2 guys that shoot 80 from the free throw line. So when you look at them, you got to get out, you got to guard all over the place because those guys do a good job of shooting the ball. 4
players in double figures for the Grambling Tigers, including Cam Christian, who had 20 points in the contest.
We've been waiting on that. Cam just needed a breakout game. He's been kind of hard on himself because he had been shooting the ball well. But, he needed a game like this to see it go through the hole. But the thing that was more important that he did is he attacked the basket. he got layups instead of settling for all jump shots. So it was good to see that.
Coach, Texas two-step this weekend. Congratulations.
Got to have it.
All right. That'll do it for the GSU television broadcast as the final score, Grambling State University 80-71 for our GSU TV broadcast crew. We're going to see you coming up in 2 weeks for our radio crew. We'll take this time out, and we'll be right back on the Grambling Sports Radio Network.
Family road trips just got a whole lot easier. The 2018 Nissan Rogue. Now with Nissan Intelligent Mobility, featuring technologies like available ProPilot Assist, which helps keep an eye on the road ahead and helps you stay centered while you're turning this lane into memory lane. Get to Nissan, proud supporter of college athletics.
I'm Christian Creed. Catherine and I have been your local injury attorneys for more than 20 years. At Creed & Creed, we don't use gimmicks. We value our community and the clients we serve. When you see a Creed & Creed ad, you know it's real. Real clients, real results, and no fine print. Don't be misled by out-of-town attorneys using dramatizations or paid testimonials. If you've been involved in an accident, call Creed & Creed today.